Hello, I'm Jonathan Pierce with Pierce Performance, and we're back this week for our performance tip. And this week we're going to talk about ankle mobility and screening for ankle mobility. So a lot of us are ramping up for fall marathon season, probably well into our training if you're out there doing a marathon buildup. And I have a lot of high school and college athletes that have just resumed their fall training at school and are doing cross-country seasons and things like that. So this is a common time of year where we start to see more injuries mount. And so I wanted to kind of get ahead of that, and we'll talk about how to look at yourself in a proactive, preventative way and see if you have enough range of motion in your ankle and in your lower leg in general. So if we don't have enough range of motion in the ankle, we stand to be vulnerable for lots of issues, but especially shin splints for our kind of less experienced runners, and then calf injuries, shin injuries, peroneal injuries, and Achilles and plantar fascia injuries. So make sure if you are out there doing a lot of training this fall, you run through a couple of these tests, see how you perform, and compare sides, because it's all about having symmetry. So the more that we can, even if one side is tight, the other side's also tight, it may just tell you need to work on both. But let's try to shoot for symmetry first and then improve both of them together. So there's a couple easy tests that you can have a partner or a spouse or a teammate do on you and just see how you stand with ankle and lower leg mobility. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Okay, the first screen we're going to do is just for standing range of motion in her ankle. So I'm going to have Mariana pull her ankle up into dorsiflexion. I'm going to measure with my fingers how much space she has under each side. Okay, so nice even stance, just everything standing, eyes forward. Okay, go ahead and pull your forefoot up off the ground. Good. And so she's got 3 fingers here and 2 fingers here. That's pretty good. That's good. And more on this side. So we can say that this ankle is not as mobile as the left. Okay, good. That's fine. Now we're going to go kneeling on the wall here. Okay, and I want you to push your knee to the wall. Put your toes right against it. Good. Okay, and then go ahead and actually stand for me. And then push your knee to the wall. Can you touch without lifting your heel? Good. Pull your foot back an inch. Good. Push your knee to the wall. Square hips. Good. Okay. Keep moving away. And we're going to find that point where the heel starts to rise off the floor. Good. So she's starting to get to the end of the range, right? And one more. Let's see. Okay. One more time. Let's see. More. That's good. And touch. This is pretty good range of motion. If any of us have this much space, we're happy. Okay, that's all. That's all right. Let's try the other side. So let's landmark just shy of this. And we're going to touch. Ooh. So in this side, it's tighter on the left. Okay. Go ahead.
That's no way to be either.
And that's okay. Yep. One more. Still there. Okay, never mind. You're working on it. Okay. And so this will match what we found in the other way. Square hips, good. Still touching, good. Okay, one more time. So once I feel the heel come off, then she's done, and that's kind of the point. So she's about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch difference. And you could measure this with a ruler to know exactly, but we can say that this ankle is more restricted and more vulnerable. So we would next prescribe her a bunch of the Voodoo Floss protocols for the ankle and some strengthening exercises. And then we would hope to alleviate a lot of the stress that she might encounter in this lower leg if she's doing a whole season of sports and training. So that's a very simple way to screen yourself at home and see how you're, if you're balanced, see if there are differences side to side in mobility. And good luck to you, and hope that this helps with preventing some injury for your fall training. Thanks very much.